All right, guys, day 49. I'm getting ready to head into the shower. I'm just going to use the shower on the boat. I've got some meetings. I've already sent off some emails. And I'm going to do a little Patreon video today, too, because really talking about what's really going on in my head as we're, getting close to that 3,000 mile mark on this trip, getting close to almost halfway. We will mark our halfway point during this next leg. And this next leg is probably going to be our biggest and toughest challenge yet on the yacht. We're going to go, I believe it's going to be six days and 5 nights out here, but we're in the Pacific Ocean, and this weather is very dicey at best. Coming in here last night, it's pitch black. I know you guys saw that. Gotta come through that little channel. It's not marked at all. And turn the boat around and then bring it into the marina here. We need this freshwater bath too badly. Not a big marina. This is our first look at it in day. It's actually pretty small. I'm gonna run over and we're gonna start the paperwork process. There's Didymus sitting in her slip. What a beautiful setting here. Is beautiful. Hey, we'll get over here and get this started, and hopefully we look like we got a window of about no more than about 24 hours, and we want to be out of here. One thing we're doing today is we lost this the bedroom AC this morning, so Pete had to get in here, clean out the filter for the AC, and I'll go ahead and clean out the bilge and everything while he's in there. Yeah. And then so we checked all the lines, made sure that everything cleaned out the filter, and now we can turn the AC back on and hopefully the fire is back up. Chief, now let's go ahead and do the other side too, even though that's a good sign when I hear the compressor kick on, but let me go see what it's doing inside the bedroom. All right, Chief, everything in the bedroom is back to normal. So let's clean out that other one on the other side. It's a perfect project while I'm waiting for clearance to get in and out of the port here. All-day process because I have to go to the port authorities now. Somebody's gonna take me over there around lunchtime. Then when I get back from there, for us to try and get checked out, he said it's almost gonna be impossible, but we'll try. It just depends how long we have to wait at the port authorities office. Okay. Cleaning the sea strainer on the starboard side. Yeah, look at the bilge. That's amazing. You just now opened it up too. Oh, no water at all. Nice. Is that crazy? Yeah, that's really nice. So how's that sea strainer is looking?
I haven't looked at it yet.
But you're gonna clean it no matter what.
Yeah. ¿We're done with that?
Where am I at right now? So did I come? That's the Pacific Ocean. Wow, look at this swell. What town are we in right now? What town? What's the name of it?
This is Puerto Chiapas.
Puerto Chiapas. This is the captain of the port, basically?
Yes. The assholes.
We don't need no trouble. I don't one of those
I don't know, 15 pesos, 20 pesos, $1.
Something like that, real cheap. Nice.
This guy never use it.
You never, I know. They look like a lot of people use them.
Yeah.
A lot of stress on those little motorcycles. Today's a sad day, lots of stress, but I'm gonna go to all this paperwork. We said goodbye to Chad. He's finally left the crew. He's heading back home.
You ready, Captain?
And we're gonna go get fuel right now. Chief, I'm ready when you are.
All right, all lines are free. All clear.
Let me know when you're on the boat.
I'm on the boat.
Anyway, so we're glad it was awesome having him for the time we had him. He did an amazing job helping us, and I was glad to have him. He got us through one of the roughest parts, I think. What you up to, Kevin?
Chief, we're going to get fuel so we can get out of here.
Nice. Sounds like a winner.
Chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner.
You know what I don't have right now is my rudder indicator. And that's what I'm looking for. But so it's, like I said a few seconds ago, lucky that we had Chad. We thank him. Can't say thank you enough, Chad. And crew. A lot of people ask, you know, the characters on the boat. He really was just here to help us. And he was here to learn and grow as a boater, and I think he got out of it what he wanted to, and he was ready to go, and you know, we were glad to have him. But it's time for us to keep moving, so right now we're going to go over to the fuel station. Like I said, we're going to go grab some fuel, top off our tanks, and then I'm going to change the oils in the mains and in the generator, because we're going to have another 7 days and 6 nights run here of non-stop all the way to Cabo San Lucas is our goal. Whether we can make that or not, I don't know, but it's looking like the weather window is going to let us have that.
Talk to me, Goose.
Chief, it was pitch black and we had to come through here, and then the stress of coming through after that freaking you know, coming in through that current, that was crazy. And then to think we made it.
Craziness.
Yeah, it was.
Cats and dogs living together.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's let our engines get warm. Wish so. Warmed up, and then that's where we're going though. Right over there to the fuel dock. About 180 gallons. So how many liters is that?
681.
So when that gets to 600-ish, that's how much should be on that tank. Well, Lee, I think we're pretty close on fuel. I think I'm going to go stretch it to, if we're doing 160 on those outside tanks, which were almost identical this time. Spot on almost, within a couple gallons. I think I'm going to go for 60 hours on this next run, because we still have almost 80-90 gallons in those, so we'll do 60 hours.
To switch?
Yep, before we make our switch, which would be about 2 days, a little over 2 days. See, this is all generator right here. Generator juice. This is go-go juice. What happens when the generator goes out in this kind of heat, Chief?
Gonna get hot. Then people are gonna get more grumpy than normal.
We ain't living without our AC. We can't. I got the radio on, Pete, whenever you're ready. Gracias.
All lines clear, Captain. All lines clear. Front all clear. Rear 2 feet.
It's a fishing fleet there. Nice. Would you have it any other way? What the heck is that thing? A big dredge?
I don't know. Projects tonight is changing the oil in the generator and the main engine, both main engines. Got about 120 hours on them, and it's time to change them. So that's what I'm doing right now. That'll get us to Cabo. Wait, and what is it? Day 48, 49? Chief, come on, what is it? Day 49.
All
lost track.
A long time ago. Anyway, great
I don't even
way.
know what day it is.
Woo!
Another beginning tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow starts another day.
Journeys.
Look at this. This is a little restaurant right here at the marina. So I got my engine serviced. I've got these ray cores changed. These 2 ray cores right here. And then we're having the ACs looked at. I'm seeing if we can get anything. You guys are looking at the ACs. Maybe add a little Freon. See if we can get them working. We lost the bedroom one today, which it helps keep this engine room cool too. But the guys, I said, while you're out here, let's try and get the pilot house AC working, because this is where it gets really hot, and we spent a lot of time in here, and so they actually have it working. So when they came out to get the bedroom done, they also were able to, it looks like, get this pilot house working as well. When we pulled over to the fuel dock today, I didn't have any gauges on my port engine, and I was able to get my voltmeter out, do some testing, and I found out that I had a bad fuse, which is what I was thinking it was on this ignition side of this on the port engine. So I'll change all of my numbers now for my different fuels and oil. Got to put my new oil up here. Those are my oil hours. These are my oil change, but now that's going to change. So we'll peel that off there. Now I'm just going to get it to Cabo, and I'm going to change the oil. And it's about a little over 100-hour run, about 120-hour run. So then I'll put my hours for each engine here, and then I'll put my new hours for the tanks here when I need to switch tanks, which I'm going to go 60 hours. We burned 160 gallons on each tank. The Yacht is burning, for anybody that's curious about it, the 671s at 1,350 RPMs. We are burning 3.2 gallons in each engine per hour, and our generator burns 0.72. So that's a total fuel burn of 7.2 gallons of fuel an hour. That's between the 2 mains and the generator. It gives us a cruise range of about 3,300 miles if you could use every drop of fuel in the boat. So it's safely managing that. You could easily go 25, 26, maybe even 2,700 miles with the information that I've learned from the Yacht. So that's very cool. Any you buffs out there curious, so each engine burns 3.2 gallons an hour, like I said earlier, and the generator burns 0.72, and we do about 9 miles an hour, 8 knots, maybe right like 7.8 knots, which is right at 9 miles an hour. So sometimes we're doing 10 miles an hour, and sometimes we're doing about 8.5 miles an hour. It just depends on what the current and wind and the conditions are. But then on average, we do probably about 9 miles an hour. So just some trivia for you guys on these big yachts out here. All right, guys, a lot got done today on day 49. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe, share it with your friends. Thank you guys so much for watching. Truly appreciate it. Remember, live life with no regret. We do. And thank you so much again. Can't say thank you enough.